Welcome once again to the Reading Room, your weekly... Wait.
The Reading Room, the companion YouTube show to the comic shop.
It's been a while. I guess I'm a little off my game.
A couple weeks out, he lost his
A
touch.
couple weeks out, apparently. I haven't really had much of a handle on it in the first place. All right, so this is the Reading Room, the companion, what he said, to that thing right there. This is our new and improved studio, sort of. We decided to set something up inside the house this year because we were very stupid men last year.
It's cold out there.
Spent most of the winter podcasting in the garage, which is uninsulated and unheated, and we're fools. But you live and you learn. So this is issue 21.
Yes, it is.
I have been mostly absent from everything for a couple of weeks just because of different stuff. We managed to only take 1 week off from the Reading Room, which was pretty cool. That was my phone.
It was.
So this is 21. Today is the 26th of November, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
acpodcast1@gmail.com. The Comic Shop 1 on Instagram. Instagram is also... I haven't been posting much on that lately, but now that we're back in the swing of things, regular rhythm, we're going to pick that up too. So there you go. Let's talk about some comic books, yo.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go.
You want to go?
Sure.
You go.
This isn't, I'm not going to actually talk about these books, but this is a thing I was talking to you guys about for you get a 5 and below. This is a 4-pack of comic books, value up to $19.96, and it's sticker priced at $4.
$4.
I took the liberty of making an incision.
Yeah. But we haven't. This is an unboxing, so to speak.
Right. You can see the front and the back book.
Right.
And the front book is #1 Superman Director's Cut.
Director's cut.
From the new
52. Jeff Johns and John Romita. I mean, yeah.
It looks like a variant cover as well.
Mm-hmm.
Supergirl, number 35, Aftermath of Superman Doomed. At the Mercy of the Red Hood.
Red Hood's looking very...
Smallville.
That's strokey. Smallville.
Number 2, Chaos.
No kidding.
Season 11 continues. Oh,
All
I
right.
didn't hear about anything about that. And finally, Heatman, The Eternity War, issue #1.
Look at that. That's a nice first issue.
Not a bad haul for $4.
For $4. I mean, it blows the cover price out of the water.
Sure.
100%.
$2.99. These are all $2.99. That one's $4.99. I know what that one
This
is.
one's $3.99. So you got some booster gold in it.
What I actually brought up to talk about was the Generations book for the Cap.
Yeah.
And up till this point, these Generations book have been like, an encounter.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple days
And
long,
for
maybe a few hours long.
Pretty much for every single one of them, the newer incarnation kind of disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one,
Which I have not read this one yet.
I'll leave this one. This is a really good read. This is Samuel Wilson, who was formerly Falcon, now Cap.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not now Cap, but he was at the time of this happening. He gets sent back. Well, he's in an interrogation or a debriefing right here at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to repeat the question? Sure, go for it. At 1604 hours Eastern, on the day of the Battle of Washington, you and a number of other individuals involved in the fighting suddenly vanished. And at 1605 Eastern Time, you guys reappeared. What do you remember about that experience?
Oh.
Yeah. So they disappeared in what seemed to be 1 minute span. And then they all had these adventures. And this is Sam's adventure.
And this is basically, this panel here, that's all
them
of the
disappearing.
Generation books.
Yeah, that's them all disappearing. There's
Yep.
Laura, there's Thor, there's Miss Marvel,
Mhm.
Captain Marvel, Hulk. I didn't see the Hulk. Was there?
Because they both went back, I think they both went back and encountered Marvel, the original Captain Marvel.
Oh, the Hulk did?
No, Ms. Marvel and Captain Marvel.
Oh, okay.
The Carol Danvers Captain Marvel. I didn't read that Generations book, but I think the gist of that was
I didn't get to find it.
all three of them were in the same book instead of just pairing them up.
It's that Sam shows up elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, young man. Don't mind my asking. What in the hell are you wearing? he's in his modern cap with the wings and the shield outfit, and he's like back in World War One or two. One.
It would look like World War II. That's what it would look like to me. Yeah.
Right. Whenever Cap was supposed to
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
up. Ooh. Anyway, he shows up. He has to get a job, and he's this guy that found him is giving him a place to hang out and some clothes. And Sam ends up living an entire lifetime in 1 minute.
No kidding.
Yeah, he enlists. He goes through basic. He talks about how the segregation in basic. There was the black guys were over here and the white guys were over here. And same thing with the combats. And there's good old original Cap.
So he's his own thing, Cap. I'm not sure what the story on the Sam Wilson Cap is whether or not there's a serum involved or some stuff like that.
No, he's a Falcon.
Okay.
He's basically the Falcon with a shield.
With a shield, okay.
But Cap passed the mantle because of I think the whole Hydra thing, Empire. I don't know.
Right.
But look there. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
That's
And
cool.
he's hiding. Like he does this, and all these guys can see it, but he's hiding from everybody higher up.
I see.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, this was a big moment. After all, technically speaking, this is the first time I met Captain America. And Cap's off in the background, puking. Nervous puking. He says, "You alright, friend?" I'm just fine. I need a second. He said, "Sorry, they told me to keep this on." It's alright.
Yeah.
I can keep your secrets as long as you can keep mine. See, you can't tell people I'm a flying man in
Yeah,
World War
exactly.
II, I'm sorry. But he's basically giving Cap a pep talk, because Cap's like, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, this whole thing is, Cap is like laying it out that I'm just a kid from Brooklyn. I don't know about this whole symbol thing. And Sam just keeps on telling him, nobody's ready. When you are ready, you're going to inspire people. It's really, really more powerful than all that. There's a whole lot more words. I mean, they go into the invaders.
Is that Namor?
The invaders.
Yeah.
Toro, Human Torch,
Okay.
Namor, Bucky, Cap. And in time, we served together in the battlefield many more times. I got to watch him grow into the Captain America we all needed. And in time, he did lead us to victory, which meant I got to go home. Funny in its own way, but this place, this time, it really was starting to feel like just that, home. But you're talking years.
Yeah, I guess so.
So Cap got frozen, and there's loss to the world. And Sam starts. He's a preacher. He starts being a preacher.
Oh, not kidding.
He starts a family. Civil rights movement.
He ends up in jail.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
together we faced down their hatred. Together we suffered and bled. Still, we persevered.
This book is thick.
Deep. It's thick, yeah. There's another shot of Cap in the eyes.
Yeah.
Another shot. Since Sam getting a little older there, being a reverend. Soup kitchen stuff, his little family stuff, getting much older.
Yeah, the Avengers.
Cap gets woke up. After all that time, my best friend, the man who taught me how to be a hero, finally woke up.
No kidding. Do a pretty good job with the art too.
Yeah,
As
keeping it
far as
nostalgic.
yeah.
There it is. Cap's coming out, and everybody's like, he says, "Hey," Cap says, "Hey, wait! You back there. It's you, isn't it? You remember me? Are you kidding? You think I'd ever forget my wingman?"
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It is a
But,
little bit deeper than
But they do give you a how and why on the whole time travel
Civil
thing.
War.
Yeah, this is
Oh, look at that.
Sam's living through all of this as an old man and seeing himself as a young man.
Huh.
And in the world I lived through, death worked differently. So I said many goodbyes to those I loved dearly. I watched those heroes I'd once fought alongside from the ground at this time. Everyone else, I marveled at what they could do. Like everyone else, I marveled at what they could do. While trying to live up to their example best I could. As clear for as long as I could. Which brings me to the last time I saw Captain America. This super serum wore off.
Right.
He kind of aged. We had to have a little conversation.
Yeah. This is the Secret Soldier.
Yeah.
Or was that what it's called? Secret Soldier outfit. The one from Winter Soldier. Is that what it's called? The Secret Soldier outfit?
No. It's he's a director of S.H.I.E.L.D. here, or either that or Secret Avengers.
Okay.
Anyway, they're talking about the shared experiences,
Yeah.
and Cap catches on that he knew. Well, he didn't know right away, but he knew after the fact.
Well, he probably would have had to, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Because he interacted with the other
Yeah, this is Cap
Sam Wilson.
giving the mantle of Captain America
Yeah.
to Sam, and he's watching it on TV
Yeah.
as an old man. Yeah, this is lots of words.
There's a lot of book, and it's got some heavy thematic
These
stuff
panels
too.
are all really cool. The peace came from knowing that I was ready to say goodbye.
Yeah.
And he dies in his bed as an old man, but instead, yeah, he's back. Korvac, a
Kobik.
new cosmic cube person.
Right.
This is how and why the time travel happened.
That has everything to do with the Secret Empire stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's the how and why.
No kidding. Okay.
Finally. Yeah,
Uh.
he just gets out of his briefing. All these guys went through the briefing.
Yep. Because all these guys are the guys and gals that went back.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty cool stuff.
It is nifty. I like it.
Oh, Thor. Female Thor.
Yeah.
You are changed. We all are, right, Thor? It's been a hell of a year. That is not what I meant, Sam Wilson. The vanishing point. We all experienced it. All of us were transported through reality itself to meet the ones who came before us. And so we met, and then returned not long after. But you have the look of a man who has lived a lifetime.
Huh. I wonder.
Yeah. Cap gets better.
Yeah.
And Sam throws it at him from behind.
Uh-huh.
And he catches it. And there's a note. When you handed me this shield, you said you had a mission for me. Now I've got one for you. You're going to overcome this. I know you have your doubts. You wonder if you can earn back their trust, inspire them again. And I'm telling you, you will. You're going to be the hero they need, the one they've always hoped for. I bet my life on it.
Dang.
Yeah,
Well, they really saved it for this one, didn't they?
that was awesome.
Yeah. I guess. I'm gonna enjoy reading this one. that's for
Yeah,
sure.
there was a lot more than I didn't read every panel, but you know, that was a
I'm
really
gonna
good
take a
book.
look at that one. Very cool. I like that. I liked how it gave us a bit of an explanation because I'm really enjoying those Generations books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, cool. So what I have is something that when I was up this weekend at my brick and mortar, I always scan the racks before I get my pull box.
And it's not what I wanted.
What do you want?
The next mage.
We'll do that next week. Because that was in the pull box.
Oh, you got it.
Yes, I got it. But this I found on the racks, and the cover kind of hit me, so I started, going through it, and then the staple page was a female vampire making friends with a great white shark. So I was like, I gotta buy this. And it's an image book, and it's called Dark Fang #1. Miles Gunter and Kelsey Shannon are doing the heavy lifting with this one. And it's really kind of, the art is it's kind of more of a cartoony kind of style than it is realistic.
Oh yeah.
Which is something I usually don't like, but the way the story is being told is I'm kind of okay with it. And the bottom line is that she's an extremely old female vampire. And,
Oh, that's like,
yeah, it gives her backstory. She's hundreds of years old, obviously, because vampires have a tendency to be that way. And she got bit, and she was more of a Cinderella kind of figure at the castle, cleaning up after the messes made by the master and the brides. So she eventually kills them, and she lives in the sea for like hundreds of years. She just lives in the ocean, right? She drinks the blood of fish. She makes friends with this gigantic female great white shark.
Huh.
And she finds like books and shipwrecks, and she reads the novel Dracula.
Oh, man.
And wonders about what was going on with this. And then eventually, this, I'm assuming, is supposed to be the BP oil spill.
Oh.
Because, and I could be wrong about that, it's an oil spill, so maybe not the BP, but there's an explosion, and oil is where she is in the ocean is being saturated with oil. And the shark dies. And
Probably makes her mad.
makes her a little bull. She knows she has to leave the sea. She walks out into the modern world. She has no idea what's going on, but she eventually makes her way as a cam girl.
A what?
A cam girl.
What's a cam girl?
A cam girl, you know, on the internet. Cam
Oh,
girl.
okay.
Right. I guess I'd show them one panel of it. Cam girl. But she uses her vampiric mental influence over the internet to get the money.
It works through the internet?
It works through the, you know, because comics.
That's comics, why not?
Comics. You know what? And she just, there's a lot of, there's some,
The old school vampire.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
see him on a camera.
right. There's a significant amount of red ink
Jeez.
used up in this piece. There's people setting themselves on fire. There's the blood, the guts, the head stabbed. It's the brides.
Yeah.
They're dead now. There's nudity, but it's not like explicit. A lot of it is obvious, but it's more suggestive. Yeah, this is not a book for young kids, that's for sure.
But no.
But I don't know. It's called Dark Fang, and the twist kind of comes at the end. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
But they don't spoil it. They don't tell you what's going on. But she has a ghoul. This is her ghoul.
Oh.
He's just kind of hanging out. But at the end, she's just fed, and he's cleaning it up. But the tip of one of her fangs is turned black, and she has no idea what that could possibly be. Hence the title of the book, Dark Fang. The cover's very cool, very stylized, like a vampire taking a bite out of the earth in her hand as if it was like an apple. But I liked it. It's the all origin story, and it's
I like living in the ocean for.
That's a nifty idea. That's a novel idea. I haven't really heard of that yet. You don't gotta breathe, and all you gotta do is feed, and you can plenty to feed out in the ocean. It really is kind of a it's a nifty way to introduce a character, to introduce a story. I think I might have this one added to my pull box for at least the first 5 or 6 issues.
That looks interesting enough.
Yeah, because they don't indicate that this is going to be like one of 4 or one of 6 or one of 12 or anything like that. They just seems to me this starting up they're trying to start up a whole new series here, and I don't know if this is a relaunch. I don't know enough about Image, but I've never heard of this character before.
I've never heard of it.
Her name is Vala. Ivala, I guess.
Command you to write me.
Valahala at Gmail. She wants us. They want to set up a letters page for her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But this is a novel approach. They want fan art submissions, but it would please me for, as you know, I cannot see myself in a mirror. I was like, that's a novel approach. I like that. That's kind of funny.
How do you see it through a camera?
Yeah, well.
Oh, comics.
Because comics, yeah, because comics. So anyway, that's what I found. I've been looking into stuff outside the houses, brand new stuff that's on the boards now, see whether or not it lasts. But I like this one. I think I am going to have this. But maybe, like I said, maybe just for the first half dozen issues, just to see where the story goes. Because it's I'm really getting a kick out of that, is finding new stuff and seeing it through as far as I can. The thing with Mage and the thing with Weird with Secret.
I didn't even know they were doing a Smallville comic.
Oh yeah. But they do it. They do it in seasons, like they do it. They do the same thing with.
But what did they did the same thing with Buffy?
Yes, exactly. Right. So
I don't know if they did that with Firefly?
They did it with Firefly, but they didn't do seasons. Firefly has its own comic.
Oh, check that
So
out.
there you go. So we've got some Marvel stuff. We've got some unboxing of a Five Below bag,
Yeah.
unbagging, and some brand new Image stuff called
That's
Dark
number
Fang.
one. That's the number one.
If you just want some material to read,
$4.
spend $4 and read about He-Man and the Eternity War.
I
Or whatever.
don't even know where that came from.
Okay, so there you go. So this has been
21.
episode 21 for the 26th of November 2017. Eric Scott, tacpodcast1@gmail.com. Everything I said at the beginning. Look for some more activity on the Instagram page and whatnot. And we are off for me to screw up the intro on the podcast.
Yes.
So let's do that.
Yes, let's have some.
Let's have some. All right, be well, people. We'll be back with you soon.
Later.